Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now here's Doncic. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Here's Williamson. Pass to Ingram. 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Doncic pulls down the board. All right, so about the Pelicans, what has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
And that one's good. Irving.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
Ingram on the wing. Nice move. And it comes off the front of the rim. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to McCollum. Over Doncic. And that one's long.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Knocks down the long J.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now Irving. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Ingram. Not going to go that time. Good D by Doncic.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
The shot's good. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
Kleber. Offline with a 3. The Pelicans trail. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
That's good from Williamson.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Outside Ingram. Up and over Hardaway. And the Pelicans miss again. Doncic with it. McCollum covering. Down low. And stolen by Williamson. And it's the Pelicans on the break. McCollum's shot is off. The Mavericks leading. Stolen by Valanciunas. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
Pass to Kleber. Back to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, with a bushel basket full of moves at his disposal, Wood will dominate in the paint if given the opportunity.
Now here's Ingram. He has 6. And the basket is good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player. Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And Dallas calls time here. .59 seconds left now in the first quarter. Outside Irving. Up and over McCollum. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The pull-up. Mavericks with the rebound.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Pass to Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 15-6 run. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Count it.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Second team foul.
That free throw good from Irving. Both free throws good from Irving.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Valanciunas. Over to the wing. And stolen by Wood. Oh, deflected. Irving for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for New Orleans. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Inside. And the basket by Wood.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Outside Ingram. Takes the three. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts. The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the middle. Bullock. Pelicans cleared away.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his 2nd season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you.
First team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the 2nd quarter. Doncic outside. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Ingram knocks it away.
You know, that's where Brandon Ingram's huge wingspan comes into play at the defensive end of the floor.
He shoots. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Left side Irving. Deflected.
Yeah, you got to be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back.
Doncic with it. He has 6. That's short off the rim.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Here's Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Irving's got 8 points.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Up top, McCollum. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, poked away. Kleber with a steal. 3 minutes of action thus far in the 2nd. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Greg.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
And the Mavericks call time here. So it's the Mavericks now. They trail by 7. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Irving, no good. And so it's New Orleans with it. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Nance. And Nance with the slam.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Takes a step back. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Pass to Temple. The 3-ball. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Kleba. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Larry Nance picks one up. Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend in the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, B.A., but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and at every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game.
Hardaway on the wing. How quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Jones. He can't get that one to fall. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Irving. That one's good. This game is all even. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Another 3 for Dallas.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Nance outside. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Temple. They need this. Second shot opportunity. And it's laid in by Nance. Nance has got his second basket of the night.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Tell you what, I don't think there's been a single shot that Irving has wanted and didn't get so far.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Dallas Mavericks. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Pelicans trail. Outside Jones. Pass to Temple. Ball stolen. Doncic left side. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
Here's Ingram. Doncic pulls down the board.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Well, you've got to be careful and skillful in how you guard Irving. I mean, he's really adept at drawing fouls.
And he can't hit the second. And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think his next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
Oh, nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 9.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Williamson. Doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And Dallas calls time here. The Mavericks leading. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Irving. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
McCollum draws the double. Pass to Daniels. Now here's Williamson, guarded by Morris. Looking to end the drought. Tries again. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
Outside Irving. And counted from 19 feet away. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Daniels. And stolen by Irving. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Off the mark there with a three.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Right side Ingram. Ingram double teamed. Back to Williamson. It's rebounded by Dallas. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. New Orleans calls timeout. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Greg.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
The offensive rebound. Out to McCollum. Tries yet again. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Doncic hits them both.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Snatched up. Right side Ingram. Got it. Ingram's got 19 points.
Well, no question about it. Ingram is in the zone right now, having no trouble getting and hitting his shots.
And Dallas calls time here. Mavericks making a switch here. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. Dallas again missing.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's Williamson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
And so it's Dallas with it. 8-point game. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. The three, Hardaway. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Here's Daniels to the paint. Valanciunas. Ooh, McGee with the block. Timeout called. The Pelicans.
failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Up in time.
Boy, that long athletic body of McGee allows him to rim protect without foul.
And so it's Dallas up by a healthy 8 points at the end. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Doncic. From deep. No good.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Nice D from Valanciunas. And here are the Pelicans now. Williamson with it. Guarded by Kleber. Williamson misses. Right side, Irving. Doncic outside. The three. Rebounded by Daniels.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to Valanciunas. The shot inside. Yep, count it.
I like it. An old school five. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Doncic outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on CJ McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Pass to Doncic. From deep.
They do have the lead, but their three-point game has not been as effective as it was in the first half.
Here's Williamson. He's checked by Kleber. And it's good for 2.
You know, coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
Left side, Irving. Fires the 3. Back to Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Pass to Irving. It's stolen by Ingram. On the break. Tried to tip it in. Couldn't get it. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., and there's a chance to extend that right here.
And it's Doncic missing.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Here's McCollum. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, just great initiative from McCollum. He welcomes any scoring opportunity the defense gives him.
Doncic outside. Now here's Irving. Tries to snap the cold streak. That one no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And Dallas calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Outside Irving. And here's Doncic outside.
Brandon Ingram is as complete a player as they come. I mean, not only awesome on offense, but spectacular on defense as well. You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
And Dallas with possession. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. And Irving gets it to go.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Now McCollum to the inside. And stolen by Wood. Irving with it. An easy 2 on the layup. And now a 5-point Maverick lead.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
And here are the Mavericks now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
1:27 left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. Over Valanciunas. Pelicans cleared away. Out to McCollum. From downtown. He sinks the tray. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Welcoming the chance to take important shots. McCollum knows his teammates and coaches. They trust his judgment. And they did right there.
And here's Doncic. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The 3 is up. The shot no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. To the paint. Here's Williamson. Count it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. And Dallas calls time here. They're up by 2. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. "19 seconds left in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Here's Doncic.
And it helps when McCollum is active on this end. The coaching staff has to love his effort.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
I don't know if they should actually look for the 3 here. That's a bit greedy. I'd take a good look, even if it's a 2-point basket. Take the high percentage shot.
To tie it up. Oh, he missed it.
Yeah, with McCollum at the line, the defense should be sweating. He doesn't waste many free throws.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it